Picture this, a dimly lit room, the scent of buttered popcorn hanging in the air, anticipation crackling like electricity. The year is 1962, and a black and white masterpiece graces the silver screen, The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance. As the opening credits roll, you find yourself transported to a time where the West was wild, justice was sought, and legends were born. Maybe it was the way the rugged landscape sprawled out, mirroring the untamed spirit of the characters. Or perhaps it was that unforgettable moment when John Wayne's commanding presence first clashed with Jimmy Stewart's unwavering determination. In the years that followed, the film etched its mark into the annals of cinematic history, becoming a treasured memory for many. As you reminisce, let your mind wander back to those scenes that left an indelible mark. Was it the showdown in the dusty street, tension as thick as the gun smoke? Or the poignant line that still echoes in your thoughts? When the legend becomes fact, print the legend. Now, as we step behind the scenes, let's unveil some lesser-known truths about the film. Imagine director John Ford meticulously orchestrating each shot, and consider the anecdotes that might have unfolded between takes. Did you know that despite their on-screen rivalry, Wayne and Stewart formed a genuine friendship behind the curtain? These tidbits of trivia add new layers to the masterpiece you thought you knew. So, buckle up as we journey through the hidden gems, unearthing the layers that make The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance a timeless classic. From the script's evolution to the unsung heroes of set design, there's a wealth of untold stories waiting to be discovered. Let's delve into these captivating details and enrich our understanding of the film that continues to captivate generations. And as the curtain draws on this exploration, remember, it's not just a movie, it's a tapestry of emotions, a portal to another era, a reminder that legends are born from truth and myth. All of this, wrapped up in a celluloid ribbon that still weaves its magic across time. Amid the bustling Hollywood scene of 1962, The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance, a film that would later earn its place in cinematic history, emerged onto the silver screen. While many may recall its star-studded cast and captivating narrative, one behind-the-scenes tale offers a glimpse into the tensions that simmered during production. Lee Van Cleef, a prominent figure in the film, once revealed that the casting of John Wayne was not merely a directorial decision, but a studio insistence. This intrusion did not sit well with the renowned director John Ford, who responded with a display of simmering resentment. Cleef recounted that Ford, in a calculated act of defiance, opted to taunt Wayne relentlessly throughout the filming process. According to Cleef, he didn't want Duke Wayne to think he was doing him any favor. This revelation provides a fascinating perspective on the dynamics that can unfold in the world of filmmaking, where the clash between creative vision and studio influence can cast a shadow over even the most celebrated productions. Interestingly, The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance faced an unexpected destiny upon its release. Despite the pedigree of its director and the notable cast, the film found itself relegated to the bottom half of double bills. This placement led to initial dismissals of the work as a lesser creation from a director once hailed as great. However, time has a way of reshaping perceptions, and over the years, the film has risen above its initial reception to claim a significant place in the Western genre's pantheon. As the years have passed, The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance has proven that its resonance goes beyond its box office placement. With its complex characters and exploration of the blurred line between myth and reality, the film has secured its standing as a classic that transcends its initial reception. In the ever-evolving landscape of cinema, stories like the one behind The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance serve as reminders of the intricacies that can shape the creation and legacy of a film. From clashes between creative minds to the unexpected paths a film's journey may take, the allure of the silver screen continues to captivate audiences and creators alike. Lee Marvin, the charismatic presence in John Ford's 1962 film The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance, held a special status on set. Marvin's ability to bend the rules stemmed not only from his World War II Marine service and acting prowess, but from his genuine personality. Notably, Marvin had a unique way of signaling Ford's arrival on set, a loud, distinctive whistle through his teeth. Rather than irking the director, this whistle was an homage to naval traditions, signifying piping the director on board. Ford's grin in response was evidence of the camaraderie they shared. The film's production, however, bore traces of Ford's growing disillusionment with filmmaking's demands. According to John Ford's grandson and Lindsay Anderson's insights, the director's energy waned during shooting. Ford seemed to increasingly resent the constraints of narrative and commercial spectacle, harboring a distaste for the trappings of art. This outlook seeped into his work, with attention to detail slipping and background effects often neglected. The film's quality in places, it is suggested, bore the brunt of Ford's changing attitude. Among the cast, Woody Strode was a standout, marking his third collaboration with Ford after Sergeant Rutledge and Two rode together. Strode attributed his career as an actor to Ford and held him in the highest esteem, dubbing him the greatest director I ever worked for. Strode's deep respect for Ford showcased the director's ability to not only shape careers but also to foster unwavering loyalty. In the tapestry of The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance, these anecdotes add color to the behind-the-scenes dynamics and Ford's evolving relationship with his craft. The film, now immortalized, carries these stories within its frames, offering a glimpse into the intricate dance between director and cast, as well as the shifting tides of creativity and commitment. Selected by the Library of Congress for the National Film Registry in 2007, The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance holds a distinguished place in cinematic history. This classic 1962 film, directed by John Ford and starring John Wayne and James Stewart, is a poignant exploration of justice and myth on the American frontier. The film's script, adapted from Dorothy M. Johnson's story, maintained fidelity to her perspective, albeit with a significant alteration. In Johnson's written version, Tom Doniphon played a more active role as a mentor, guiding Rance Stoddard's evolution from a fledgling lawyer to a state senator. However, the film diverged, highlighting Doniphon's reserved guidance, save for two pivotal actions that irrevocably transformed Stoddard's trajectory. A distinctive quirk of the movie emerges in the form of Doniphon's moniker for Ransom Stoddard. Rather than employing his name, Doniphon consistently refers to Stoddard as Pilgrim throughout the narrative, totaling 25 times. This choice of address encapsulates the complex dynamics between the two characters, signifying Doniphon's seasoned, yet occasionally bemused perspective on Stoddard's idealistic journey. As the years pass, The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance continues to resonate, a paragon of Western cinema. Its induction into the National Film Registry underscores its enduring relevance and cinematic prowess, inviting audiences to grapple with the entwined narratives of law, legend, and legacy on the untamed frontier. In this retelling of a Western tale, The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance paints a portrait of mentorship, transformation, and the threads of mythology that weave through the fabric of the American West. James Stewart's uncomfortable moment on the set of The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance during the production of the 1962 film The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance. An unexpected and uncomfortable incident unfolded on set involving James Stewart, John Wayne, and director John Ford. Stewart, known for his amiable demeanor, seemed to be spared from Ford's notorious sharp tongue, unlike some others in the cast and crew. It wasn't until a pivotal moment towards the end of filming that Stewart found himself in an awkward situation. As the shooting neared its conclusion, Ford approached Stewart with a question about Woody Strode's costume for the film's later scenes, where the characters were portrayed 25 years older. Stewart candidly expressed that he found the outfit a bit reminiscent of the character Uncle Remus. Ford's response, however, took an unexpected turn. He publicly questioned whether Stewart's comment indicated a prejudice against black individuals. Gathered in front of the crew, Ford spotlighted the situation, stating, "One of our players doesn't like Woody's costume. Now, I don't know if Mr. Stewart has a prejudice against Negroes, but I just wanted you all to know about it." The uncomfortable atmosphere left Stewart feeling embarrassed and regretful, with the desire to crawl into a mouse hole. John Wayne, who had experienced Ford's difficult demeanor before, offered solace to Stewart, remarking, "Well, welcome to the club. I'm glad you made it." Stewart's unexpected encounter with Ford's scrutiny shed light on the intricate dynamics of working under the director's command and the complexities of addressing sensitive issues during a time when social tensions were rife. This incident remains a notable chapter in the history of The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance, a film that not only explored themes of justice and heroism but also inadvertently exposed an uncomfortable exchange that highlighted the intricacies of interpersonal relationships on a film set. In crafting the 1962 cinematic gem The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance, director John Ford exhibited a distinctive approach to filmmaking. Ford's inclination was to capture only the essential shots, eschewing excessive coverage. This method not only preserved a minimalist aesthetic but also reflected his belief that multiple takes could dampen the spontaneity of an actor's performance. The result was a film that exuded raw authenticity. Ford's preference for efficient shooting extended to his interactions with actors. He cultivated a close-knit ensemble, famously known as the Ford Stock Company. This assembly of seasoned performers understood his vision implicitly, often delivering precisely what he sought on the initial take. Ford's aversion to redundancy bred an environment where creativity thrived in its purest form. Notably, the arrival of Lee Marvin on set brought forth an assertive directive from Ford. Drawing on Marvin's recent collaboration with John Wayne, Ford made it unmistakably clear that Wayne's directorial habits were to be left behind. Duke's actions were to align solely with Ford's guidance, an unequivocal stance that underscored the director's authoritative role. One scene in particular, involving Lee Marvin's character in a stage hold-up, showcased the dynamic between actor and director. Struggling to grasp his character's essence, Marvin faced repeated challenges during takes. Ford, in his astute wisdom, modified the scene's dynamics by instructing the stage driver to retain the cash box when demanded. This alteration amplified Marvin's frustration, yielding an impassioned cry of "Now!" that resonated with authentic intensity. It was a single take that encapsulated Ford's mastery of provoking genuine emotion. In The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance, John Ford's calculated filmmaking methodology merged seamlessly with the dedication of a cast primed to execute his vision flawlessly. Through judicious shooting and unwavering direction, Ford sculpted a Western classic brimming with unvarnished performances and emotional resonance. As the curtain falls on our journey through the enigmatic landscapes of the man who shot Liberty Valance, I implore you to pause and let the echoes of its timeless tale linger in your thoughts. Like a fading photograph capturing a moment of profound significance, this 1962 cinematic masterpiece has etched its presence into the annals of history. Perhaps, as you reflect upon the flickering shadows of this black and white classic, you find your own stories interwoven with its narrative threads. Have you ever stood at the crossroads of principle and compromise, much like the characters on screen? The film's exploration of justice, courage, and the blurred line between fact and legend beckons us to peer into the mirror of our own lives, inviting us to ponder the choices we make when the lines between right and wrong blur. In a world where the echo of six-shooters has been replaced by the hum of technology, the resonance of the man who shot Liberty Valance remains undiminished. It's a testament to the enduring power of storytelling, how the flicker of celluloid can spark a fire within our hearts, igniting conversations across generations. As you mull over your favorite scenes, the characters' hope become your companions, and the emotions that stirred your soul, remember that the film's legacy lives on in the narratives we carry within us. So, dear friend, I extend an invitation to share your cherished memories, your poignant musings, and your profound insights into this cinematic gem. Let your voice join the chorus of those who've been touched by this tale. Let your words become a tribute to the magic of storytelling. Thank you for indulging in this journey, for allowing the allure of the Wild West and the complexities of human nature to sweep you away. Your time and your contemplation are treasures we hold dear. Until our narratives converge once more, remember that the spirit of the man who shot Liberty Valance lives on, forever inscribed in the tapestry of our cinematic heritage. With gratitude and anticipation,